sponsor, the Mavs sponsor?
Yeah, I guess.
There you go. All right, before we start, I got to ask y'all a question. Yesterday, so and 3 people can answer. Actually, I'm gonna choose the 3. How have you prepared for the season? So, I told me to ask the media members how they prepare for the season. So, Tim, you first.
I have
You have not. Me neither.
I've been slacking.
Who else? Anybody else? Okay.
I spent as much time with my wife and my daughter as I could. Went on a family vacation to Mexico together for the first time.
Okay, because you know you're gonna be working a lot this season.
That's right.
Okay. We need one more.
I went to the doctor.
Okay, 2 more.
We gotta go on the way.
You went to the doctor.
Got a flu shot and
Okay.
went to the foot doctor, went to the eye doctor. I'm good to go. 50 years.
Yeah, 50 years. Oh, congratulations. That's big time. Oh, 50. Okay.
Similar, I spent more time with the hubby because I know that once the season,
Oh.
not
No.
we're cool, but
Yeah.
spend more time with the husband at home because knowing that I will be spending more time with my daughter, who
Yeah.
is the actual reporter. So, yes, same with Dwayne, making
Yeah.
sure that we get to 34 years in December.
Oh,
of marriage.
congratulations. Okay, perfect. All right. I know y'all didn't care about that, so next question.
Thoughts on the game last night?
On the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it bothers me. We should have won the game, to be honest, but I'll take the tie. But we're a better ball club than that. Defensively, our offense play well defensively, we're a better team than that.
How is a guy from Chicago who now plays in Dallas turned into a Packers fan?
Well, you have to say now playing Dallas.
Well, I mean, you are in Dallas, so
Yeah, but that is-
there's a lot of Cowboys fans who are wondering how you became a
Yeah,
Packers fan.
so I wasn't into football when I first got into the NBA, right? And my head coach at the time, Monty Williams, told me that I have to have a football team. And the way the Bears were going, that probably wasn't going to happen. And Randall Cobb went to Kentucky, and me and him were really cool. He got drafted to the Packers. So I'm like, well, I'm going to just cheer for whatever team he goes to, and realized we're a very good football club. And that's how it kind of happened. I just kind of been a Packers fan since. So it's 14 years now.
Eddie, what's the recovery been like for you from the eye surgery, and how are you feeling now? And is there any lingering issues?
Yeah, eye feels great. The redness too, like these drops I have to put in my eye, which cause like a little redness and stuff, but vision is back, ready to go.
So is this something you were playing through last year, and at what point you realized, like, hey,
No.
something's really wrong?
No, I think when Gav elbowed me, it kind of like caused some problems in my eye. Then in the summer, I always get like a routine checkup and realized that I had to have surgery.
AD, last year, it's no secret, there was some fan frustration after everything went down with the trade. It's a new season now. What is your message to Mavericks fans heading into the season?
Same thing as last year when I got traded. When I had a press conference, nothing changes for me. The goal is still to bring a championship here. I think we have a good ball club. I think our biggest thing as a team is our health, staying healthy. Other than that, I think we can be fine. But I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here, and I want to win here.
Eddie, tell us about what did you do this summer, and tell us the one thing that you're going to bring to the team this year that's different from last season.
I was recovering from eye surgery all summer, so that was my summer, and then moving to Dallas officially. And one thing different from last year is trying to be on the floor. Obviously, like I said, health plays a factor, and game one, I got traded, got hurt. So I don't know if it kind of, shaped our season or not, but because no telling what happened in those weeks that I missed. But just want to be on the floor as much as possible, and knowing that give our team a better chance of winning to ultimately reaching our goal, which is bringing the championship here.
AD, where were you, or what was your reaction to learning that the Mavericks won the #1 draft pick?
To be honest, I was at my house in LA and I forgot about the lottery. I don't know. I just got a lot of texts from everyone's like Cooper Flagg. And I'm like, what about Cooper Flagg? And they were like, you guys got the #1 pick. And I was like, oh. And I turned it on and I'm like, oh shit, let me call Nico real quick. And Nico was honestly smiling ear to ear. But yeah, I mean, obviously I was letting him enjoy the moment. I didn't talk to anybody about what we were going to do with the pick or who we were going to draft or whatever. But as things kind of settled down, they kind of told me that we were going to probably get Cooper, and I'm excited, ecstatic. He's a hell of a talent. Can do everything on the floor. So, it was a great moment for us.
He joins you and Kai, former first-round picks. What is that relationship going to be like? Just kind of laying the land of what he's about to take on.
I mean, like I've said, to most people, he's in a different situation in the sense of as a #1 pick, you're usually going to a team that is in a rebuilding mode, and there's going to be a lot of pressure on you to kind of help change that. For him, like he's coming to a team that's established and have veteran talent, and he doesn't have to do as much as a normal #1 pick has to do, if that makes sense. Now we're still gonna, ask him to be Cooper Flagg for sure, but the pressure is not on him as much as it is, a usual #1 pick who's going to usually one of the worst teams in the league. So the pressure is really non-existent for him, and we're gonna try to make sure that we keep it that way. And putting the pressure, all on myself, and I'm pretty sure Kyle would do the same, and just let him focus on basketball and constantly getting better each and every day. So, because we're going to need him throughout the season.
As you come back from your eye surgery, obviously, do you plan on wearing protective goggles through practice, preseason, regular season games? How are you going to go about that part of the recovery?
Yeah, that is a mandate from the doctor that I have to. So,
is there a time frame for that?
It's long for the rest of the career. There's
Okay.
Which I'm not too excited about. But so I've been wearing them in the summer, working out and everything like that. Trying to get used to them, but yeah, you guys will see me in the Horace Grants this year. Rings. No, it won't be like that.
Sure.
I will have some protective eyewear for sure.
Okay.
Have you thought about reaching out to Amari Stoudemire, who had some other issues with his eyes? He had a special made pair of goggles that he wore. Have you thought about considering reaching out to him?
I have not. I know his case what he had, and his was a little bit worse than mine. I actually talked about it, but I have not reached out to him about. Thank you, though. But I have not reached out to Stat about that.
You mentioned most of your offseason being about the eye recovery, but this is not obviously your first offseason. Do you feel like you've had a better approach to how you balance family time, workout time, and how you approach it in general?
Yeah, the recovery was about 4 to 5 weeks where I really had to let the eye rest and heal. So I had plenty of family time with the kids and stuff, so the wife. So once I was able to start moving and stuff again, just start getting back to it, because usually, I'm working out and training, so I had to put it in overdrive. And kind of let me catch up where I'm usually, at in the summer. But yeah, it's a balance, especially, having that summer, you kind of spend it with your family just because of how when the season comes, there's go time, you're on the road, and obviously we're going away for training camp, which is just my first time in my career, going away, training camp, and then we got, game in Mexico City and all this stuff, so it'll be a little different, but yeah, that family time has reached its max for the summer. Now it's time to get back to pay the bills. So, yeah.
AD, you got some history with D'Angelo. Could you tell Mavs fans what they can expect from him until Kyrie gets back?
Yeah, D'Lo's gonna push the pace. Obviously, we all know he can score. He's an elite scorer in this league. He's very vocal. He wants to win. I know it's like this narrative, and it's all about situation too. But it's like this narrative that he can't win. He's not a winner. I've been up close and with him, and obviously now, he told me too. Have you guys talked to him yet?
Not yet. You can tell us.
All right. We had a conversation, when we were thinking about, getting him, signing him and stuff, and, he came to me and told me that he's ready. He had other opportunities, I think for a little bit more money, maybe a lot more money. We didn't discuss numbers, but he wanted to come here and he wanted to bet on himself. And it's all about opportunity and situation. That's what he told me, and I think he's very excited to be here. To help us reach our goal. So we're getting a motivated D-Lo. We're getting a guy who's ready to leave on the floor each and every night, and don't worry if he doesn't, I'll be on his ass. So. But he's ready. He's ready.
Yeah, you had you're going into your first full training camp with the team. Obviously, a lot of veterans already on the team, but just wanted to get an idea of what your leadership style is like.
No, definitely just gotta be vocal with these guys. Have to. Who's that? Clay. Oh shit! I got one question left. Just being vocal. Obviously this. At some point in his career, training camps all become the same. But for me, just trying to lead these guys, I know they're gonna be, looking on me to kind of lead them. Just kind of what JK and Nico been telling me, to do all summer. So I've been texting these guys and things like that, trying to get them ready for the season, especially when Kai's out. I know that they're used to him kind of, being a leader and stuff like that, but I've kind of just taken on that role with the help of actually Clay as well. Has been, 2 out of 3 oldest guys on the team. We got a group of fairly young guys, right? We're just trying to give them knowledge that I have and, try to lead them to success.
Indeed, you guys are going to be playing in Mexico City. You just mentioned that on November 1st. What are your expectations about this game and about playing in front of the Mexican fans? Yeah,
it's going to be exciting. I think I went my 2nd year in the league with New Orleans. 2nd or 3rd year, I can't remember, but it was exciting. The crowd was, was great. It was a fun experience, so I'm definitely excited to go back this year as well.
Are you willing to experience any Mexican plates over there, or Mexican plates, Mexican food, or you're going to stick with the
Mexican
food?
all the time. Yeah, my wife is Hispanic, so.
Which one is your favorite food?
Tacos.
What kind of tacos?
Any tacos. I don't care. Tacos. And I got a Mexican friend too who's back there, so he's a guy. So yeah, and I lived in LA for 6 years, so Mexican food is very big out there. So it's I like Mexican food.
Thank you.
Thanks, AD.
That's it. Cool.